Hey everybody, this is David B69 and welcome to game number 99 of the regular season in our MLB The Show 25. Um, we have 27 people on Double A's roster, so we're gonna have to fix that. Um, it was our second baseman. Yeah, he came back to health. So yeah, we're gonna send him back to Class A. And we'll do lineups. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, we're good there. Nope. Now we can go. Yeah, I can't believe we're at game number 99 already. This season has flown by. We're going to have Nola go. I was going to put Nola in the back rotation, but it's basically, I think I was overthinking things, and so I decided to put him back.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two. Just missed.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2.
Chop to first. Harper. And he handles it himself for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
Stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Mike Trout. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Ball 1 there.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
That one missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Shadowell, the base runner at first with one out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Misses, and that's ball 3.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Taylor Ward in the box now. Takes strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swing, and he popped it up. Infield fly called there. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Kepler on the move. He's got it. And that is that. Angels strand a couple. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Kyle Hendricks. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in. Back here in Philadelphia. And now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Soler. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Mickey Moniak in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. No score here in the second. Next offering misses, and the count now even up.
2-2.
Center field. Buxton snags it for the second out. And next for LA, Zach Neto. On the corner for a strike. 2 out, space is empty.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Caught him looking for the K. And the Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
High fly ball out to center field. Moniak hauls it in for the out. Here's Byron Buxton. Buxton, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. Now 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. That takes care of Buxton. Now batting Max Kepler.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Kepler matched a homer in his last game. The other way, and he beats the shift into the outfield. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This to third. That is the inning. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Nola fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air. Harper has a beat on it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. So the lineup flips over. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Shanuel stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the #2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Ball,
Just
outside.
missed. And a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Buxton makes the play, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
Leading
Really
off
been playing
for
well.
the Phillies, designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Hendricks back to work. And a foul ball. Hendricks deals. Next offering misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Oh.
It's there, and that's a great play.
I love how guys at
Batting
this
ninth,
level are
third
able to slow the
baseman,
game down,
Cody
whether it's in the
Clemens.
batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Hendricks delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that
Now
backwards
batting,
K right there. I
shortstop,
think the hitter saw it all the
Trey
way
Turner.
coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff
Ball.
boring in on his hands.
Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So a man at first. Here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. That one ripped right center field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Flying around third is Turner. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nick Castellanos now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score. Not in time. He's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Grounds one to short. Neto. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back.
Leading off
And
for the
struggles
Angels,
at the plate
right
in
fielder,
this series
Mike
as we
Trout.
take a look at the numbers. That one in there to Mike Trout.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Corrals it, and there's one away. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The next offering misses. 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base
Now
is
batting
empty.
third baseman,
Yohan Moncada,
Yohan
the next to
Moncada.
hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another
No, that
ball.
missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but
Hee-haw.
they should be lined up good enough to get to the
2
finish
balls,
line.
1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He nails one out to right. That's his 99th career homer, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
And that's their first run all weekend long. Crazy.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Pitch misses
1-1.
there, and that is ball 1. This to third. Tosses across to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Max Kepler at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's JT Realmuto. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Moniak hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Angels,
duel so
center
far. Here's how the
fielder,
starters have
Ricky
performed
Moniak.
up to this point. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That just misses, and it's 2-1. next offering is fouled back. And it remains 2-2. Fastball
That's
is
the ball.
outside.
Count is full.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the batter now, Zach Neto. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they take the lead. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. He popped out his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Trey Turner gloves it, tosses to first, and they got him. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it, squeezes it, and that is that. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
And fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball to Bill. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Raced into left. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Turner now, 1 for 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run! His 16th homer of the year. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Hendricks departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Tyler Anderson takes over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in
Now
this one,
pitching
so
for the
they've got a
Angels,
lot of outs to eat up in
number
that bullpen.
31,
I think they'll look for some
Tyler
length out of him right
Anderson.
here if they can get it.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there.
0-1.
Just pulled the string.
Next offering
That's a ball.
upstairs.
1-2.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Runner on at first with one gone. Bryson Stock digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Anderson,
0 balls, 1 strike.
multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker,
That's a ball.
and he works in a slider. Castellanos at first, one gone. And that's down and away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Byron Buxton stands in for the Phillies.
Byron Buxton.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one upstairs, ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
On a line out towards center. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Nola back to work. And that clips the inside corner. On the ground. Zips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Taylor Ward. There's the strike at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
No,
that
misses.
misses. 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Moncada stands in now and watches strike one. Moncada needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Jorge Soler to bat next. Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball.
This is something else. Running that pitch count up. I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. He did not go around.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Soler.
And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just misses. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
Swing and a drive deep right field. Castellanos ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Angels 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Down the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Just missed. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2's the count.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. JT Realmuto steps in. This one in the air right field. Trout is there. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one to first, Shanuel. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Phillies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Ross.
Joe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Moniak
0-1.
leading things off. It takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
Oh, great. That's just awesome.
Now pitching.
Nabil Prismat, ready or not,
Number
in the
54.
game now after the injury.
Nabil.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
The Phillies trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. He'll do it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Darno in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up. Stop. Makes the catch, inning over. Angels go quietly there. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now here is Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen
0-1.
for the Angels. Jose Suarez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Joyce getting cranked up as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next.
Here's Trey Turner. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
1 out, runner at second. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And that's just foul. Pitch misses
1-1.
there, and now it's even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone! A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. It's 7-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Still only one out here in the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball one. Out to short, Neto. And Castellanos is out. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Moncada makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. It's Major League.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Strom.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Rengifo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Shotwell, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball,
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Angels held in check. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3.
Pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
44.
bottom of the 8th. Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the
Leading
game, I'd
off
say.
for
Spin
the
rate's
Phillies,
very high, and it just
center
breaks a ton.
fielder, Byron Buxton.
Buxton,
Yeah.
the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike
No
1.
balls. 1
I guess
strike.
you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls. 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Moniak sizing this one up. And out 1 on the grab. So digging in, Max Kepler. 1 for 3. Ball one,
Ball.
no strikes. Joyce, the tall righty, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Moniak hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one at triple digits.
Just a bit tardy
It's 0-1.
there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far
Left
this
fielder,
season.
Taylor Ward.
Strom back to work. That
That's a ball.
misses. 1-0. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam
Ball,
fastball,
that's
a
outside.
slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. In the air, left field, Kepler under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Here comes Yoan Moncada. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop area. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Outside low, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. They're down to their final strike.
1-2 to count.
The Angels down to their final strike, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could
Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, got him, and that's the ball game.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
So we got the sweep. We got Nola through this game, and I mean, overall, I feel like he did a good job. He's still hanging pitches. Don't know what we can do to correct this. It's like I feel like it's happening so randomly at times. Everybody on their team struck out, which is nuts. We got finally got the Hendricks later in like the third or fourth inning. What was it? Oh, yeah, it looks like we got it was the fifth inning where Turner got the home run, and all those earned runs were charged to Hendricks, who never recorded an out in the fifth inning. So, okay, that makes sense. It's needed. You can look back at a box score and just figure out exactly what happened. And in the Phillies, it's like Harper and Turner both had 3 RBIs. Really strong at the top of the order, and Castellanos had the other. So, yeah. Like to see it. Like to see Nola getting those 6 innings. Only let up 4 hits. I mean, unfortunately, he let up 3 runs, but the amount of runs and unfortunately Ross got hurt. So that's what we got to figure out next. We got to figure out what's happened with Ross. Hopefully, it's nothing major. That's what we want to hope for. Crossing fingers, keep fingers crossed. And here we go. Out a few days. Okay. That's basically what they first thought. Just out a few days. That's good. So we just keep him active. So, anyways, let's see if any trade offers were made. Keep him active as well. And okay, there we go. So, okay. So basically, we have nothing huge. Interesting part is we have contract extensions that are given to us as a possibility of doing now, which is extremely interesting of what we could be doing. It's just all a matter of time and how we want to do that. Looking over the next couple of days, I'm thinking on this day we'll do contract extensions and take a look at that stuff. And that way, it's like if there's anything final and everything that we don't want to get done or whatever, we basically save it for here and make this a trade day. That just makes the most sense. So, till tomorrow, this is David B69 saying I am out. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.